Enid Porter, a collector of stories. When I was appointed curator in 1947, I had the good fortune to work under the guidance of the well-known authority on folk life and folk museums, Thomas W. Bagshaw. He impressed upon me how important it is to make careful record of the local name of each object, the way in which it was once used, and of everything that can be learned from the donor concerning any local customs, beliefs or traditions associated with it. No part of my collecting has been made by means of a tape recorder. I've always had some misgivings about tape recorders, excellent though these are in the hands of people more professional than I am. I have had experience of speakers becoming so self-conscious that the resulting tape sounds very different from the person one is used to hearing talk easily and freely. I have therefore always taken notes, openly or unobtrusively, as occasion demanded, or memorised when I felt the sign of a pencil and paper would at once alarm an informant and bring his flow of conversation to an abrupt halt. What I've been able to take down from welcome visitors to the museum has, over the years, been added to what I've learned in carpenters' sheds, in farmyards, in public houses, in fields, or listening unashamedly to snatches of conversation in trains, buses and streets. Many people come to the museum not only to visit the exhibits, but to talk and reminisce about Cambridge and Cambridgeshire. This is, I have found, one of the great advantages of being curator of a small, informal museum. Love tokens were used by shy young men in the Fens to declare their love to the young woman of their choice. One woman reported that her future husband had, in 1889, given her a true lover's knot made of wheat straw to show his regard for her, as was the village tradition. Young men would make 2 love tokens out of wheat straw. Then, wearing one on the right side of his Sunday smock, he would present the second to the woman whose hand he sought in marriage. On the following Sunday, he'd go back to the young girl's house with his token again pinned to his smock. If she was wearing the token he had given her on the right side of her dress, then the marriage was not approved. However, if it was pinned over her heart with the ears of wheat pointing to the right, the proposal had been accepted. Witches, bottles and balls. These bottles were considered to be an effective safeguard or antidote to evil and witchcraft. They were filled with any mixture of things: salt, iron, pins, red thread, or even nail clippings, and their purpose was to protect the household by drawing in evil spells and trapping evil spirits. Witches' balls were beautiful balls of coloured glass, usually blue, red or green. They were hung in a window and closely watched by their owners as indicators of fortune. If the bright surface remained undimmed, all was well. But if it became clouded or tarnished, then sickness, death, or some other disaster was thus foretold.
1, 2, 3.